class right now are doing Lego robotics, so they have different little challenges that they need to do, different competitions that I set up. So like right now they were working on the drag race competition, trying to make the fastest car that does certain things autonomously. Taking them down to that Construct Tomorrow thing was really good because I got to see some things that we don't have here. Because at ESCO here, all we have is wood shop, engineering, and robotics type stuff. We don't have the welding, we don't have the manufacturing side, metal, forging or anything like that. So I got to see some of those cool things in construction that they don't have here. So I think it opened their eyes to some things. So that was, a part of this class that they got to experience outside of the school, but it really opened some eyes, I think, and some of them come back and said, I might want to do this for a job.
There's always the girls that will take the classes with the boys and it doesn't bother them one bit. They're used to it, but then there's other ones that have that kind of that intimidation by that, and so this is what's perfect for those. So yes, I think it's very important for them to take it. There's been some studies out there about women in welding and how they're supposed to be better than boys, and the girls are kind of feeling that out a little bit too when they overcome the fears. But I think it's important for all kids to have some sort of an experience into the technical areas. Right now it's a great career, whether you're male or female. You can get jobs in industry, well paid. You don't technically have to go to college to get them, though the tech school thing is kind of a big deal and helps out a lot. Because of the classes that I usually teach are boy dominant, there is the occasional girl. To have a full class of girls is different. Personalities are different. Sometimes backgrounds are different. A lot of boys maybe were out in the shop playing around and there are girls like that too, but they're not as many as there are boys. But I did have noticed that the girls tend to spend more time with detail. Where the boys will just jump into something and do it, the girls want to kind of feel it out a little bit. Last year, our all-girls class built a storage shed up by our football field for the, I don't know what you'd call it, the younger padded kids football equipment. One of the community members who coaches that paid for all the materials, and we built it on site, so the girls actually went through the whole building process. When we started this welding unit, we sat down for a whole day and we did a whole day of safety. And by the time we were done with all of the bad things that could happen in a welding shop, I don't think any of them really wanted to come down here. But once we got down here and they put on the equipment and they realized that as long as they're wearing the equipment, they're going to be safe and we're going to do it in a controlled manner, the fear kind of went away. But I do think it was very overwhelming for them. We actually increased this year in the kids. You know, a lot of school classes, especially electives and specialty electives, are based on when do they happen throughout the day, because you're going to lose a whole group of kids if it's the same time as band or these other items. So for us to have, I want to say there was 15 or 16 of them total. They weren't all here today. It's fortunate.
We're from 2 hours, and this is our tiny house.
So I have a group of 8 girls that come in every day, and they are phenomenal workers. I've been doing the all-girls class for 3 years now. They ask questions and then they get explained, and we show it, and then they just go to work and they do it. And they seem to be a lot more precise than the boys are when it comes to you know, being really attention to detail. They're not scared to try anything. And in, you know, when it does come down to a mixture class, the boys tend to kind of take over and try to be the boss. And really, I'm the boss. So. Everything we need to work is right here. We have table saws, chop saws, you know, all that stuff. So it's we can pretty much do any project right out of that trailer. I have a 6,500 watt generator that'll run that entire trailer, air compressors, nail guns, hammers. I mean, everything, you know, it's been pretty awesome. I love working with the girls. It's honestly one of my favorite classes because they're so eager to learn.